What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Phil, and I got my lovely co-host with me, Samantha.
Hey guys, what's up?
How are you today, Samantha?
I'm great, thank you. How are you guys doing?
Hope you're having a great day today, and hopefully doing some Foreigner is going to brighten it up if it's not been a great day for you thus far. And I don't know anything about Foreigner, never heard the name before. The song does sound a little bit familiar, and I Want to Know What Love Is. I don't know why it sounds familiar.
It doesn't sound familiar for me, so.
But apparently this was a very popular song from the 80s, the early 80s at that.
Okay.
And was from their album called Agent Provocateur.
Yeah, which is interesting because I was just saying to Phil, that's a lingerie brand. I wonder if there's any connection there.
Yeah, I don't have much experience personally with the lingerie brand. However, you guys can elaborate. What came first, maybe the album or the brand?
I'm really not too familiar with it. I've just heard it before, and I know it's very expensive, pricey.
Well, you know what Sam's getting for Christmas then. Because she's put it out to the universe to say, it's very expensive, Phil.
Expensive.
It's nice lingerie. Don't you want to see me in it?
Oh my God. Let's not talk about that.
No?
No.
All right. Well, Sam has spoken. I have given the introduction. You guys are ready. Let's go into some Foreigner. I Want to Know What Love Is. Get it? I want to know what love is. Perfect segue.
Gotta take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. Mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can
Okay, so I recognize the chorus. I don't recognize anything else from this song.
It sounds kind of familiar to me too. I can't really pinpoint from what though.
I think I know this from a wedding.
Okay.
I think somebody's wedding I attended, they chose this as their
first dance song or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking I probably know this from some form of romantic comedy.
Yeah, I definitely don't know it from a romantic comedy.
Phil doesn't watch very many romantic comedies.
No, I can't
Once in a while I swindle him into it.
I can't say I'm an expert in that department, but we are becoming more of experts on songs from the 80s, and I feel like
this sounds very 80s to me.
I could pick this one out from the 80s. Now, I couldn't, before we started the channel, I would have no clue about the differences between the genre or from the eras and all that kind of stuff. But this, it's got that 80s ballad feel through it.
Totally agree.
Through and through.
I feel like the drum line though really stands out to me as kind of driving the song and has that drama feeling to it.
Yeah, I think listening to this, obviously first time listen, analyzing it, I feel like the verse section is very, very stripped down, and obviously there's not much tempo to it. but I think it's done purposely so that all the energy comes into the chorus, and it's kind of like an unforgettable chorus.
Yeah,
I want to
fair.
know what love is. Like I will not forget this song now ever again. Just from hearing the song, the chorus one time,
Yeah.
seeing the title, I will know. Foreigner sings, I want to know what love is. You know, it just sticks out so
Yeah,
much
it's stuck in
relative
your
to the
head.
verse.
Yeah.
And it's so powerful, and I think that's it captures the power ballad feel right then and there.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree with that. I think that, like I said, though, for me, like listening to it, I feel like just that kind of like sound of like the kick, snare, is that what that is?
I'm not sure what part you're referring to.
You can feel when they're pressing the pedal with the drum, and then
that's the kick, yeah.
Yeah, so that, and then feel like what they're offsetting that with the drums. I don't know specifically what it is, but like I just hear that like in my ear like the whole time.
Yeah, well, let's see if you pick up on any other aspects that stick out to you, and maybe give me some insights on any lyrics that stick out to you as well.
Okay.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I'm gonna take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. Let's talk about love. I wanna know what love is. Love that you feel inside. I want you to show me. I'm feeling so much love. I feel what love is. Oh, you just can't hide. No, you can show me. I wanna know what love is. Let's talk about love. No, you can show me. I wanna feel it. I wanna feel it too. And I know you can show me. I wanna know.
Sheesh.
I really like that like choir kind of aspect towards the end there.
Well, yeah, they built that. I take it back because I said in the beginning that it was stripped down. I think what they were doing is building throughout the entire song. Like I think they started to build initially with the verse into the chorus, but then I really
kept
noticed
building.
it more in the second verse, how like the second half of that verse built a lot into that chorus, and then it led into the use of the choir that you were talking about, which should have picked up on it, but I really was not aware of it as much as it was there. It was so prominent.
Like more in the first portion, you mean? Or
yeah,
general?
before we stopped it, I was not thinking about it as much or
Yeah.
paying attention enough, apparently. But because it was used really well in the chorus section.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a lot more prominent in the end, like you said.
Well, yeah, they were doing the play off the main vocal
Mm-hmm.
at the end, right? The call back and forth between the two, which was beautiful. And his
Yeah.
voice is outstanding as well.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Fantastic vocal. Real great, like rock, pop vocal. Really suited for this power ballad in general.
Yes.
You know, talking about love.
Yeah, it
And
really stands out at like the forefront of a song.
yeah, and like the heartbreak that's been going on, right? And then I gathered from it, like, you know, he suffered the heartbreak, but he wants to be in love.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and he wants to be shown again what actual love should feel like.
Yeah, it's like, I haven't experienced what true love is.
Yeah.
Show me what love
Why don't you
is.
show me.
And singing with all the passion that you possibly could.
Yeah.
So that was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. It was very vibrant, tons of energy as it went through the song and built towards the end. And you know,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
extended outro between the
By
call
the
back
end there,
and
it was
forth.
like exploding.
Yeah, and that's cool. I mean, it's interesting that I said like I probably know it from a wedding song because you probably wouldn't hear the back half.
At a wedding, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where you have like a first dance song, like it's really only like the first 30 seconds to a minute that like people are just like zoned in listening and watching, and then everybody else joins in, right?
Yeah,
so you just don't
exactly.
even pay attention to the rest
yeah,
of it.
exactly. Yeah, so I think, like I said, you probably. I mean, maybe that's why it is a good wedding song because you would start and it would be really, you know,
More
intimate
subtle and yes.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
and then more people would join in into the dance.
Yeah,
as
and by
it
the
went
end,
on.
everybody's like, ah.
I could be wrong. Maybe it's not used in love
Weddings?
songs, or in weddings. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, no, I could see it being used for sure. I think I know it. Well, I don't know the whole thing, but that chorus piece, I think I know that definitely for a romantic comedy because again, or like a romantic movie because it makes total sense for that too, right?
Yeah.
Like this like dramatized build throughout.
Yep. Well, I'll do my best to show you what love is, Samantha.
Thank you.
You know, make sure that I'm a nice guy as well, removing the introduction that we talked about. It's not just about one thing here, guys. The important part is the emotional connection that you have with somebody, and that's what he was talking about in this song. He wants to know what love is. Apparently, the tongue has been tied. So, with that said, we're
Went
going
from talking about lingerie to knowing what love is intimately and deeply.
Lingerie and love should go together.
Hand in hand.
That's it from us today, guys. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button if this is your first time on the channel. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a comment. There's something else from Foreigner you want us to check out. And there's one other thing I did not say. Samantha, what do they have to do?
Hit the notification bell.
Why?
Because if you don't get notified that we have a new video, how are you going to come back and watch it?
That's right. So after you've done that, you are free to go. We'll see you in our next video, and that'll be tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.